GB Assessment, a subsidiary of Golda Blue Consult, is an educational testing and assessment firm that provides standardized summative assessments for basic schools and test preps for basic education certificate examination and West African Senior School Certificate Examination candidates in Ghana.
As a school, we take time to take our students through, especially our students in JHS3, when they are preparing for their exams. We take them through a series of mocks, and GB assessment has been very helpful to us in this direction. We've known them for a little over 6 years. They've been very helpful to us. Each time when it is ready for exams, maybe about 6 months to exams, every month we are with them. They give us their questions. Our students will answer their mock exams. We give it back to them to mark, do the assessments, and grant each student a result slip. They assess subject by subject how the student fared, and get us to know generally which subjects have improved, which subjects have not improved. And based on that, we are also able to help our students. And at the end of the day, our results, it's always very good. I recommend them to any other school who may be listening to me at this point. They are a very good examination body or consortium that can be of help to your school as well.
We've been writing series of papers right from Form 1 from GB assessment tests. Their papers are quite of good standard. Right from Form 1, we write their questions, keep on writing. By the time we get to Form 3 and we are done, we have all what it takes for a candidate to pass and pass well.
Well, I've been in this school since class 5, and since I started this school, we've been writing GB assessment examination. In my opinion, I would say it's quite challenging, but then I think it's very good, because in my formal school, the teachers used to set the questions, so then we know what to expect. But in GB assessment, since the teachers don't set the questions, you'll be forced to learn ahead. So this makes the students improve. And I think it's very good and reliable.
GB Assessment as a company offers a number of client-centered products and services such as terminal assessment, test prep examination and assessment, as well as test prep books. With terminal assessment, GB conducts examination for preschool, lower and upper primary on terminal basis, and examination for Form 1 and 2 students on semester basis. Again, for students who are going to sit for external examinations such as the BECE, GB Assessment has them covered with its series of monthly challenging mocks for adequate preparation. This mock is designed to help the students have a feel and appreciate the external circumstances surrounding the examination they are going to sit for.
Packages of the BEC mock includes question papers, answer booklets, shading papers, A3 sheets, graph sheets, and standard marking scheme.
Over the past few years, I've seen that with the GB assessment, it's quite difficult for the students' point of view, but to me as a teacher, I think it's quite good. It helps prepare them adequately for the final exams, and I think if this can continue for the next generation to come, I think it would help the students to get better grades, and that will propel them to have a better future.
Over the past few years, I've been taking the GB assessment test, and I think that they have been very challenging and standard, giving us the opportunity to study hard and skill through our books. They are very adequate and standard for JHS students, and I think this will propel us to be able to pass our BEC examination.
We provide script marking, robust reporting, chief examiner's report, comprehensive results on performance, candidate results slip, discrete chief examiner's report on students, performance appraisal, and delivery of marked scripts.
I got to know GB assessment last year during the height of the COVID, where schools had to be closed down countrywide, and students will have to be on their own to learn and resort to virtual means of educating themselves. GB assessment gave my niece the opportunity to benefit from their virtual mock examinations that were conducted for students across the country. And later, we went further to get some of their publications, which has really brought remarkable improvement in her work.
GB Assessment, in collaboration with 2H Publications, have produced the very first compiled BEC test prep books in Ghana. The books contain over 32 sets of standard mock exam questions with marking schemes from 2016 to date. Since its inception, GB Assessment has seen its patronage soar in several schools, particularly due to its consistent streak of excellence in churning out top-notch questions.
GB Assessment really considers the end users. So you would recall that May 2020, during the COVID outbreak, when schools were locked down, we invested a lot of resources into organizing free virtual mock for all school-going child across the length and breadth of this country, with the direct beneficiaries of more than 100,000 students. As part of our corporate social responsibility, GB Assessment ensures that on monthly basis, we organize free mock for some schools in deprived communities in Ghana.
Where we are now is the greatest I can think of, starting from nowhere and knowing no one, and yet thinking about certain questions and helping people do things. I thought that where we have reached with the number of schools that are on board and the number of schools that are knocking on the door to come in, I think we have reached far and there is more to go.